my mom's excited for the halftime show, and she doesn't know a single Bad Bunny song, bro.
Well, I've been having a bad month, January. I've had mad parlays, like 1 off, 2 off, 5 off for like thousands of dollars, bro. Like my mother, she said she wants to do $100 bet in the Super Bowl. So I was like, you know what?
Your mother said that?
Yeah,
Oh,
my time to
okay.
shine.
Like,
The
yeah.
GOAT's back. The OTC, the tribal chief Roman Reigns, has reclaimed. Yep, put the one to the sky. Phoenix. Oh yeah.
Question. Can I ask a question though? Why do you insist on betting on players on trash teams? Like, the Pacers have won like 6 games this year,
Oh,
correct?
bro, it doesn't matter, bro. Andrew Nembhard for 12, bro.
Look,
And now all we need is Dylan Brooks, Mr. Dylan, against Portland Trailblazers tonight for 15 points. Bro, first of all, Dylan Brooks.
You couldn't write this shit, bro. Dylan Brooks last leg.
A 7.
I thought that was pretty cool. Oh, and also today rumors have come out. Lewis Hamilton possibly dating Kim K.
Oh, nice. So I'm still struggling to figure out who's going to win this game because in my head I just have Magic Ball and I really can't seem to get it. But
the Rockets, one of the better defensive teams in the league.
Look at this cash out option, boys. 219 cash out option for a 25 leg parlay. Should we take it? I'm kind of broke.
Yes.
I'm kind of broke. Should we?
Hey, who put up all these posters of Steph Curry? What the heck?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Across the Board podcast, episode 4. 4, boys. Wow, I didn't think we'd make it this far. I am Matthew Page, joined again with Miles Curry, Mariano Torres, and Nico Cashman Rodriguez. Fellas, how we doing, Miles? What's going on?
Doing good. First of all, happy Black History Month to our viewers and to my fellow co-hosts. Everything's going well, another great Tuesday here in Brooklyn, New York. Been a long day of work and just ready to sit here and talk about the Super Bowl along with many other topics with my fellow co-hosts, but doing well, can't really complain. Nano, how's life in beautiful sunny San Antonio?
It is nice and warm here. Luckily got to hit some balls after work. I know that makes you very jealous.
So mad.
With snow still lining the streets of Brooklyn. But San Antonio is very good, nice and warm. Luckily, the cold weather is going away, so golf is coming back. So very excited about that. But I'm all good. What about Nico? How about you? How's New Jersey?
What's up, everyone? Chilling on this February 3rd. Just watching sports. Currently got NBA League Pass right in front of me. I'm very excited for the Super Bowl. Bad Bunny's performing. Very excited about that. And just looking forward to a great month of sports.
Awesome. Everybody's chilling. Everybody's vibing. Everybody's ready to get into this episode. This is a Super Bowl specific episode as we are 5 days away from the Super Bowl as we are recording this on Tuesday night. So let's get right into it as we have named this the Fresh Set of Downs or the Move the Chains. Comment below which one you like better. So everybody knows.
We need the opinions.
Everybody knows we got the game on Sunday in Santa Clara, California, with the 2 champions of each conference, the New England Patriots and Seattle Seahawks. I think the spread is still 4.5. In the favor of Seattle as the favorite, which is a bigger spread than usual. Miles, what you got for this game?
Yeah, I mean, just some little random anecdotes I had written down. The Patriots are obviously making their 12th Super Bowl appearance, the most of any franchise, and with a win, they would pass the Steelers for most Super Bowl wins in NFL history. They are also the first team to make the Super Bowl after losing 13 or more games in the season prior, which I just think is insane. Obviously, this is a rematch Super Bowl. Um, of what was the number? I believe it's 47. I believe it was. Um, of that crazy game. Obviously, everyone remembers the Malcolm Butler interception. So I mean, I'm just really excited. I think um, the Patriots' offense has been extremely battle tested. I mean, they've played what I would consider probably three of the top 5 to 7 defenses in the NFL in these previous 3 weeks leading up to the Super Bowl, and they've put on decent offensive performances in each one. I mean, they found ways to score. I mean, obviously the game last week was weird circumstances with the weather and everything like that. Um, and like we talked about last episode, I mean, the Seahawks have just continued to prove us wrong in every way, shape, and form, and Sam Darnold has really, stepped up to the plate when needed. So I'm just excited to see two very hot teams go against each other. And we'll go back around and make predictions. But yeah, I'm very excited. So looking forward to the game.
Awesome, some great facts there from the boy. Nana, what you got? What you got? What do you think about heading to this game?
I got a lot of stuff. Actually, most of my stuff was taken by Miles. It seems like.
Oh shit. My bad. My
Yeah.
bad. My bad.
No, I'm just kidding. A lot of good stats. Couple of things I had written down also was New England's head coach was quoted saying that he feels pretty confident in Drake May coming out of the Bronco game, even though he apparently had, I guess, a little shoulder tweak. So it's good to see that. It's good to see that he's confident. I think that the New England offense it's a powerhouse. They're going to tank, they're going to take any defense that they've gone against all season. And I'm excited to see what they do against the Seahawks. Obviously, this isn't the same Seahawks defense that played in the last matchup between these two, but I'm interested to see what happens. Some other stats that I had was that I thought it was interesting that the pregame show is going to be in Alcatraz. They're going to have it on, yeah.
Well, that's
they're
awesome.
going to have it. They're going to have it on the island of Alcatraz.
Why?
And
why not?
Why not? Why not?
Seems like the number one place to not do the pregame show.
Oh,
I mean,
from my sources, they are doing the pregame show at Alcatraz.
alrighty,
If not,
well.
I guess that's not as cool. I
No,
would
I
think
mean,
it
I'm
would
sure
be
you're
pretty
right.
No,
cool.
I mean-
I'm just confused.
That's.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty cool. Imagine they're in a cell. They're like in a cell talking about football, something like that. Who knows? Anyways, besides them being in Alcatraz, I don't have too much. Although I thought that it was funny that Tom Brady said that he didn't have a dog in the game.
We
And
know who Tom's really rooting for.
yeah,
He can
but
say
he
that.
said apparently he said he's not going for the Patriots. He said he doesn't have a dog in the game. So we'll see what happens. But besides that, I don't have too much fact wise. Obviously, we'll go back and give predictions, but that's what I got.
Neeks, what's the word on the books? What are the books saying on these? What are all the
Okay.
bettors looking at to bet on Sunday?
Well, according to the American Gaming Association, approximately 1.76 billion is expected to be bet in the Super Bowl this year. 1.76 billion across all Americans on just one day.
How much of that is yours?
Probably $100. Probably $100. My mother, she said she
Mhm.
wants to do a $100 bet in the Super Bowl, so I was like, you know what?
Your mother said that?
Oh,
my time to
okay.
shine. My time to
Okay.
shine. So I'm
It's
definitely
definitely
Exactly.
your time to
Super Bowl,
shine.
Win five bands for your mom.
Hopefully. Hopefully I want to win 1,000 at least. I want to make like a plus 1,000 odds bet and do that. Because I think this game's gonna be good. I know like obviously these quarterbacks have time to rest. And I think we're gonna get a high scoring game here. You heard it here first. Honestly.
Okay.
Some good
And
stuff there.
what's the line right now? 4.5?
Yeah, 4.5.
Okay. Okay.
I would take alternate Patriots 17.5.
Oh yeah, that's
17 and a half.
We say
probably like minus 2,000.
like over
But
5.5.
yeah, it's pretty evident. These two teams, deservingly so, are here. They both earned their way to the Super Bowl. Two great offenses and defenses, but I think what's being overlooked is the special teams here. Two of the league's best returners are playing this game. Rashid Shaheed for Seattle and Marcus Jones for New England. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a big play that decides the game late from a return from either of these two guys, either it's kickoff or punt. Um, we'll go through the predictions now. I'll go first. I think it's going to be a close game throughout. I think it's going to be a defensive game. I think it's going to be pretty low scoring for the first half. But I see Seattle in the fourth kind of controlling the ball, run the ball. Their O line takes control. The D line for New England didn't play well throughout the regular season. They've kind of picked it up during the postseason, but they face a couple of the worst O lines in the league in those two of those three games. So I think Seattle pulls away late and hoists Lombardi. Probably, I think they cover. I think they cover the 4.5 late. Nana, what you got?
Okay. I'm gonna have to fully agree with you, Matt. I think that it's gonna be a pretty low contained scoring game the first half, and then I bet you the fourth quarter is gonna be a shootout. But I do think that Seattle's defense is gonna hold the ball. I really do, and I'm looking forward to some big interceptions, honestly. And you're right, maybe even a punt return would be amazing for either side. And I think right now, if my pick is Seattle taking control in the end of the fourth quarter. That's what I got.
All
What?
right, that's some good stuff. Nico, what's your prediction?
So I'm still struggling to figure out who's gonna win this game because in my head I just have magic ball and I really can't seem to get it. But I'm gonna side more with the Patriots. So Sam Darnold has not had an interception this postseason or turned the ball over. Specifically him has not got a turnover. So I think that's gonna play big into this game. So like I just feel like the Seahawks are rolling, like they're rolling. So it's just like, can we do it again? The Patriots have had like obviously people are talking shit about them, their schedule, and I kind of like feel bad for them in a way, like because it's like they're just here because of luck. I don't think that's the case. Last year they were 4-13. I think Drake May is gonna have a hell of a game. He's gonna show the public why he's Drake May, whatever it's called. He's gonna be. I think he passes for 3 touchdowns. I think Stephon Diggs gets the boys riled up. I think we're in for a hell of a ball game. I know Zach Charbonnet is not playing. That didn't matter last week, but I still think that's going to be a problem for the Seahawks. And like I said, let's see Sam Darnold do it again, man. Let's see him do it again. But I'm going to side the Patriots. I think the game's going to be 24-21. I think we're going to get a great ball game. And yeah, I'm going to go with Patriots money line. The Patriots.
I like it. I like it. Miles, are you gonna be a contrarian, or are we all in the greens here? Let us know.
Wait, how? I think Niche
Oh yeah. Oh, Neek said
said
the
the Pats.
Patriots. Oh.
Yeah,
Niche said the
Neeks
Pats.
is
Okay, are we gonna
the
give it an even
Pats.
Um,
split, or are we gonna have a
Yeah,
show?
facts. Right down the middle.
no even split here. Neeks is by
Ooh.
himself in
Despite.
this one. Yeah, a little bit. Absolutely.
Oh.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
so I think it's gonna be a very electric first half. I think both teams will find uh a great deal of offense in the first half. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a special teams big play. I'm not gonna say a score, but I mean, I have been on the other end of an explosive Seahawks special teams play in a Super Bowl, so they're not immune to it. I would not be surprised if Shaheed got loose here. And obviously, I know they said it all playoffs. The Patriots returner, I believe his name is Marcus Jones.
Marcus
It
Jones.
has yeah, and has the longest average punt return in NFL history. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's a big special teams play that swings this game. Um, I think after a very glorious performance by Bad Bunny during the Super Bowl or during halftime, I think that the Seahawks are going to come out and control the second half of the game. and really the defense is going to settle in, and Mike McDonald will make the requisite changes and adjustments to slow down Drake May a little bit. So I have the Seahawks covering. I see them winning by a touchdown or more. Um, and yeah, I think Sam Darnold unprobably is going to hoist the Lombardi. I got JSM for MVP. Um, and yeah, that's what I got.
Anybody
Well,
else got an MVP? You got an MVP bet, Neeks? Just like
MVP
a
Drake
little
May. Drake May.
Drake.
I mean, if the Patriots are going to win, I feel like Drake May will be the MVP.
No, what you
That
think?
would make sense.
I'm gonna go Sam. I want to see Sam Darnold win that 4 touchdowns. Let's see it.
Yeah,
Mm,
I think Sam's probably get it, but I think if New England wins, I think Marcus Jones could have a real shot at winning MVP if he does something, because he also
yeah,
plays. He has a pick six in this playoffs as well, so he plays
very true.
two sides. He's played some wide receiver in the past too, so look for that. Maybe a little trick
Also,
play from
Stephon
Vrabel.
Diggs is going to score in this game.
Oh, that's a bet right there.
That
1,000%.
that is a bet. Put it down on the parlay. Did you guys see DeMarcus Lawrence talking about how he hopes to sneak out of the locker room and see Bad Bunny perform at
Oh yeah,
halftime? That's
Probably
gonna be
Everyone's popping out.
so electric. I can't wait to see it. I think
I'm
it's
telling
if
you.
I had to guess, it's gonna be 300 live musicians, all horns coming through both sides, both end zones, and then they all meet in the middle, and then somehow Bad Bunny either floats down or rises up, and then
Ascends
that's
up,
gonna be it.
yeah. No,
yeah.
it'll be a great halftime show. It'll probably be one of the more memorable ones we've had in recent memories. I would think so. I'm excited for the halftime show for
And the
sure.
stadium, Levi's great for a halftime. Remember the weekend? I think they did his in Levi
Nah, that was
or
Was
Miami.
Tampa
it?
or Tampa.
Yeah, or Tampa, yeah.
Yeah.
Which one? The
Um,
the one where he
Oh
went
no,
in to the.
it was 50.
let me
Who did the
looking it up.
Broncos one?
50.
Was it
I think it
Beyonce?
Mm,
was like no.
He didn't come out.
Oh, you are right. It
yeah.
was Coldplay, Beyonce, and Bruno Mars.
Oh, that was pretty good.
Oh yes. I remember Bruno Mars now doing it.
But it's gonna
Wow.
Oh,
be kind of weird because it can be like kind of during the day, right? A little
Yeah, it
sunlight.
starts at six. Game starts at 6:30 our
I
time. So
mean,
what? That means
oh,
that
six
means it's
thirty. So it's 5. So that's 3:30.
Yeah,
yeah. It'll be three
Jesus,
thirty. That'll be
my
weird.
little
Let's see.
daytime halftime
that will
show.
be interesting. So halftime's at 4:15, 4:45. Um,
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay,
daytime.
maybe they can do some camera work, make it look kind of sunset or something.
They won't.
Nah, it's going to be awesome for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Equals I mean, man,
Oh,
Bad Bunny
that's
did just
okay.
win. Go
I
ahead.
was just gonna say the sun is just gonna shine off the brass horn players shit even better now.
Yeah, it'll be a great performance, and yeah, I'm just excited for a great game and a great halftime show. So
No, it
What are you
should
guys doing
be.
for? What are you guys doing for the halftime? For not halftime, for the Super Bowl. By
for
the
the
way,
halftime.
I'm only watching the halftime show. No, I think I'm probably gonna grill up on the egg
you lucky,
outside.
bro. How nice.
What?
You're so lucky you live in Texas to grow that for
Bro,
the Super
come down. Come down. I'll grill up for you.
Let's just
But
fly
yeah,
out.
legit watch party. It's we'll have some good refreshments as well as some barbecue on our big egg. I'm excited about that. Just watch the game, enjoy the sunset, I guess, because it'll be 6:30 my time
Yeah.
during the halftime show. What about you,
Ooh,
Nico? Big
Bowl.
family party? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I think my mom said she wanted to do something, like have like a party or something, just because she wanted to watch Bad Bunny. I was like,
Nice.
understandable.
So she did say the halftime show. She didn't say the Super Bowl.
No, like just
oh yeah.
like a whole Super Bowl. She wants to like throw a
Even
party.
my mom's excited for the halftime show, and she doesn't know a single Bad Bunny song, bro. And she's like hyped. So we'll see. Ooh, so you got any plans?
Nah, probably just head to a friend's house, something like that. Local watering hole, maybe.
Fire. Can't go wrong with that.
Bro, my parlay
But
track.
it should be a glorious day to end the football season on Sunday as we transition
Absolutely.
to our next segment. Uh, the best highlight slash best thing we saw this week. I'll go first. It was a great night in Tampa Bay, Florida, at Raymond James Stadium for the Stadium Series between the Bruins and the Lightning. We had a goalie fight in the second period, down 5-2. Jeremy Swayman attacks one of the Lightning players, and Andre Vasilevsky is having none of it and comes down the ice, and they have a good old Tilly, and it was amazing. And it sparked the Tampa Bay crowd and the Lightning to come back all the way from 5-2 or 5-1, 5-2 from the fight, and win the game in overtime 6-5.
Hey,
That was pretty cool.
you love to see that.
Hell yeah. Not Neeks, what you got?
So I was watching the Chelsea game over the weekend against West Ham, a little Premier League action, and Enzo Fernandez scored in stoppage time a banger to ultimately win the game 3-2. I was so mad because I was watching that game and they were down 2-0, and I was like, I should live bet Chelsea because I know they're gonna win, and they ended up winning. But that was a pretty crazy highlight. Enzo Fernandez has been on a roll. That's second goal in like 2 games for him. Past 2 games, he's cooking.
Hell yeah! Shout out João Pedro as well, coming off the bench, scored a goal. Miles, what you got?
My highlight came from this Friday in a big game. With the Wolverines traveling to East Lansing to play Michigan State in a top 10 college basketball battle, and Morez Johnson in the second half sets a pick for Elliot Cadeau. Elliot um, passes it between 2 defenders, and Morez comes down the lane and just slams on the Michigan State center. Kind of quiets the crowd, gets Michigan all settled down, and they really make a run to end the game and win that game in Breslin for the first time in 6 years, I believe. So that was my highlight of the weekend. Nano?
Nice, nice. Yeah, I was watching the Sixers game and I saw an absolutely disgusting one hand poster by Quentin Grimes over John Collins, and it was beautiful, honestly. I hope that we can play right here because I love that play. It was great. But that's what I had for this week.
Hell yeah, a bunch of great plays made by great players this weekend as we head to our niche segment of the week, the sports news of the week.
Heck yeah.
A little outside the big four sports moment. Nana, what you got?
Okay, so I come from the wide world of cricket today in my niche sports. I have the story that England just recently won the T20 series sweep over Sri Lanka, 3 games to 0, with Sri Lanka falling from 62-2 to 116 all out. So if you're a cricket fan and an England fan, big game for you. Big series for you. So that's what I had this week in my niche sports. Miles, what about you? What do you have?
Yeah, I mean, obviously the opening ceremony for the Winter Olympics is this Friday. And so I was kind of just, scrolling through, like looking at the different sports because I will admit I don't watch a lot of the Winter Olympics. So I'm scrolling through looking for the sports, and I see a sport called the biathlon, and I've
Mm.
never seen this before, but it's happened before. It's a sport that originated in Scandinavia in the 18th century, and it combines cross country skiing with rifle shooting.
Awesome.
Um,
Yeah,
and
that's exactly what I thought it was.
so yeah, so the athletes will compete over 7.5 kilometers. Um, well, women will, while the men will cover 10 kilometers. And they leave from a starting gate and they stop twice to shoot at different targets, and they're just cross country skiing. I mean, the Winter Olympics are just very interesting. I mean, it's a lot of sports that we don't get to see normally as sports fans. So I'm just really excited. I mean, these are some Olympics that I think I'll be really locked into. I'll have some more to say when we talk about our women's sports spotlight about the Winter Olympics. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to introduce people to that and tell people to tune in to the biathlon. You know.
And it's a crazy sport that the targets that they're shooting at from like 30 kilometers away, or I mean 30 meters away, are like the size of this, like literally that,
Yeah.
and they have to hit
I
like
mean,
5 or 6 of them.
just being a sniper while also being on
Yeah, no,
skis is like
it
crazy to
it
me.
purely comes from the military and just having I guess the need of riflemen on skis. Sorry.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I bet Neeks could do it, but Neeks, you
I
got you
think
got
Nico
something?
could.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about the opening ceremony as well.
Mm.
So here's some pictures. They release some outfits. Like, come on, look at Mongolia, bro. They're dripping. They're dripping.
Oh, that's tough.
Like, come on.
That
That
no,
is tough.
Mongolia does go. They go hard.
Got the
Honestly,
USA, Ralph
yeah.
Lauren.
The Ralph Lauren,
Like, come on, drippy. Canada, the Utes.
Lulu.
Obviously, you would wear that. You'd wear something like that, bro. Come
Yeah.
on. Finland's kind of dripping. They're dripping. Um,
Oh,
the Brits, the Brits, pretty British way of dressing. I like it, and yeah, I can't wait for the Olympics.
yeah. I'm pretty sure England signed with Adidas or partnered with Adidas for these Winter Olympics. Uh, but yeah, no, those fits go absolutely hard. They are crazy.
No, yeah, I'm excited for Olympic. I think some start tomorrow. I think there's some luge action. That's one of my favorites on
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
I
they
wouldn't
always
doubt it.
start. They always start
I can't
early.
remember if it was the 4th or the 5th, but yeah, they do start.
My main question during the Winter Olympics is like I look around and I go, where do you start that? Like how'd you get there? Like how
I
like
was
who
Some
who
some
who
18th
Wait,
introduced you
century
to the
actually,
shit,
luge,
no.
bro.
brother?
I just saw a video on Instagram maybe 35 minutes ago that is talking about this place in upstate New York, just further than New York City. And it's like literally a place where you go and they have luge classes. Like it's a whole thing. You go for 2.5 hours and it's not like super steep, but steep enough to where you go like 30 miles an hour.
Oh, it's like a bunny.
And
It's like a bunny luge.
it's like a bunny luge,
Mm,
but like it's
mm.
been around since forever, like 1910 or something like that. And I don't know. I saw that. I was like, honestly, if I was a kid and I got into that, I would ask. I'd be like, hey, how do we go further with this? You know what I mean?
So my niche, we're gonna go to Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, where I'm a huge WWE guy. I love the business, as people say. Uh,
Like,
the
yeah.
goat's back. The OTC, the tribal chief Roman Reigns has reclaimed. Yep, put the one to the sky. Neeks. Oh yeah. The one has returned and he eliminated Logan Paul and Gunther last to win the Royal Rumble.
Hey,
And
heck
and
yeah. We
yesterday,
love to see that.
last night he went on to Raw and he picked CM Punk as his challenger. So
Oh,
CM Punk
jeez.
versus Roman
Oh,
Reigns in the main event in
Oh,
Vegas in
wow.
April.
I saw
So
is,
Mm.
that's a big prize
is
fight right there.
where
yeah, is
And
CM
where is WrestleMania this year?
Vegas.
Vegas.
is CM Punk gonna be the cover
Yeah,
for
they
W?
released that. Yeah,
I saw that.
yeah.
Fire.
He's the big
That's all
money
he's
maker right
wanted.
now. He's doing it week in, week out. He just said last week he was like 11 countries in 3 weeks or something like that in the tour that they were on.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they go
But
crazy.
that's a big money fight. Should propel that title to new heights. It's a pretty new title. But yeah, that was my niche, and we'll get right into the certain sports we're gonna talk about. First, we're gonna start with the NBA as we're calling it, Pass the Rock, or I like 4 for 3. Hell yeah. That's probably
Four
not
for
sticking.
I
That's
like
four for
it.
2 for
three.
1.
What about
It's not sticking. It's not sticking, but
like
I like the four for
you
three.
don't love Curry
What does 4 for
Fury?
3 mean?
Well, it's like a 2 for 1, but like because there's four of us, it's a 4 for 3. I don't know. I was just trying shit out, bro. Seeing
Better
what
than
stick.
goddamn Curry Flurry. 2 for
Curry
1.
Curry Flurry is
Flurry.
cool.
2 for 1 I like.
Hey, pass the
Okay, we'll do
rock.
2 for 1. 2 for 1's fine. 2 for 1's fine.
As we are recording this on Tuesday, this is a big trade day, as Shams was breaking all the news. First was Jaren Jackson Jr., former Depoy, traded to the Utah Jazz. I don't think anybody was expecting that kind of suitor for him. Uh, Neeks, you're a huge NBA fan. What did you think about that move?
I thought it was good for the Jazz. They didn't have to give it really anybody besides Walter Clayton. They kept Collier. They kept Keontae George, Laurie. They even kept Walker Kessler, even Flipowski. They kept a lot of their guys. I mean, it might not make them contenders, but hey, they'll make them a lot more competitive in the West at least. And we'll see what they'll do. I thought it was interesting trading on the least. I know Jaren's probably not excited to go to Utah, but
Yeah, it doesn't seem like his place. Miles, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think the Grizzlies fall off kind of needs to be studied. I mean, they
Mm.
just what 3 4 years ago they were pushing the war, like they gave the Warriors like the biggest push in the 22 playoffs that they could, and we thought, I mean, man, this is a team that will like continue to grow and get better, and I mean, Ja fall off, Desmond Bain traded, now Jaren Jackson Jr. traded, and so
Dylan
I mean,
Brooks
Ja's
gone.
the last. Dylan Brooks gone, coach gone, Taylor Jenkins, coach gone. Like it's like a crazy fall off in 3 to 4 years from what seemed like a team that was going to be ascending for the next 3 to 4 years. So I think that's interesting. But yeah, I mean, clean slate. I think the Jazz are in a very interesting position. Kind of like how we were talking earlier today. I hope that Jaren Jackson isn't planning on playing too many games for this Jazz team this season, because they probably need to prioritize getting the best pick that they can. If they get a top 3 pick, or even, I mean, we've highlighted so many great college basketball players that will be coming out in this draft. I mean, everyone says, yeah, the top three, the top three, the top three, which I agree with, but like you can find value within I feel like the top 10 to 12 picks of like the lottery, anywhere in the lottery. I feel like you can find a pretty good value and someone who's going to make your team better. So I think it's just about getting in the lottery for the Jazz and continuing to add to this team. But I mean, yeah, it was a move for sure.
It was a move that cannot be
Yeah.
disputed.
Besides that, the other note that I had was right before we started filming the podcast, James Harden was quite literally just traded to the Cavs, and I have that in my notes saying that the Clippers are definitely exploring the options of trading for, or in terms of James Harden, and I even said possibly to the Cavs. Even saying, I guess he wasn't there the last 2 games. He was gone Monday and the last game before that for personal reasons. So who knows what's happening with him? I think he knew that he was on the out, I guess, but just got picked up by the Cavs, so that'll be interesting.
Okay, go ahead.
James
No, go
Harden,
to the
James
Grizzlies.
Harden to the freaking Cavs for Darius Garland. Who cares? No, I actually care. Cavs, good luck guarding that. I mean, that's gonna be a potent offense. I think I like a couple of their bench guys. I've heard a lot of good things about Jalen Tyson and
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jalen Tyson's good. They still got
The Porter
LaMelo.
Jr. guy. I've seen a couple games. He can hoop a little bit, but
They
that
traded
backcourt,
for they traded for Keon Ellis earlier this week too. So
who cares?
there's good stuff.
But good luck guarding Harden and Donovan Mitchell. That's tough. I don't know. That's a tough backcourt to handle. Uh, Nano, what do you think? Oh, you already said your thoughts.
Yeah,
Miles,
and
go.
I think that it's interesting. I think with the new CBA, everyone was kind of like, "Oh, there's not going to be any player movement, or it makes it so hard to make these trades." This was a straight up 1-for-1 trade, like no other BS, no trade, no picks, no like trash players just to circumvent salary. Like it was straight 1-for-1. Um, and now the Clippers are under the first apron threshold. I mean, they have some flexibility now. I mean, they're gonna continue. I mean, they haven't been great thus far this season, but they're gonna continue to suck. And what's the scariest part about it is they owe the Thunder their pick, so that will be very scary. But yeah, I mean, like you said, the Cavs. I mean, a starting lineup of Harden, Mitchell, Jalen Tyson, Evan Mobley, and Jared Allen is very scary in the Eastern Conference, especially the Eastern Conference as constructed. We'll get to some other moves made in the Eastern Conference, I'm sure. But I mean, I don't know how you don't view them aside from the season that they've had thus far. I don't know how you don't view them as like a top 2 challenger for the Eastern Conference. I put them over the Knicks right now. Just saying.
okay, buddy.
Yeah, that might be a little bit hate, but
yeah,
Neeks, what do you think about the Cavs in relation to the Knicks as a threat?
On a head-to-head level, I still don't think they're better than us. They definitely made themselves better. I mean, Harden still is 35 years old. He historically has not done good in the playoffs, so I'm not scared that he's on
I'll
the
give you
Cavs.
that.
I'm
I'll give
happy
you
that
that for
he's here
sure.
because I know that Mitchell is probably going to be scoring more, so I can bet on him to do that. That's exciting, at least. I mean, it was a great move by Cavaliers. I mean, I'm shocked that they did it. I mean, I thought Darius Garland was a good young piece, but I mean, hey, it's a good win now move. Just bon voyage, Darius Garland, I guess. And let's see what Harden does. I think he's gonna look pretty good. And how many uniforms has he been? I think he'll look good in the Cavs uniform, at least.
I was just gonna say it's gonna be weird to see him
How
in a
many?
Cavs uniform, but yeah, I
How
mean he's
many
been through
uniforms?
He's a
what
crazy
this is
guy, bro.
team.
He's a crazy guy. And it's September, he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm happy here," and then all of a sudden, yeah, I'm on the Cavaliers. That guy's crazy.
Yeah,
I mean, but Matt,
yeah.
Like you said earlier, like who's guard like if the Knicks are playing the Cavs, correct? Who they're sending McHale and OG to guard Donovan and Harden, and then Cat and Mitch got to guard Evan and
Jared
Jared
Allen.
Allen. So I mean, I feel like they match up pretty well. Like the matchups are fine. It's just who's gonna
Who's
be
gonna
the
be
X
healthy? Yeah,
factor.
who's gonna be healthy in the playoffs?
Who's gonna be healthy and who's gonna win? I mean, both teams gotta protect home court. I mean, that just comes down to it.
I think the Cavs for right now they got peak value out of Garland in this trade. I think he could be viewed in like 2 years as like a Trey where it might be a big cap hit and it's like can you really win with this guy handling the ball all the time? So I think Harden's a great piece for the bigs. I think Mobley and Jared Allen are licking their chops now. They're like, wow, we're gonna get so many lobs, we're gonna get so many drops, so many passes in the post. It's gonna be beautiful for them. But yeah, I think the Cavs could compete. They could have competed before this, but I think they definitely got better from this trade. Definitely got better.
Yeah, I would
And Nick
definitely say
said
so.
Nick said the other trade that happened today. Vooch, Nikola Vucevic is going to the Celtics for Anthony Simons. Thoughts,
I'm
Miles?
happy for Gooch, honestly. He's been fucking deteriorating on the Bulls for like years now. He's like he drops 15 every game. Like even when I bet on somebody, all the time, but he's usually good to bet on, bro. He's a beast. I'm happy for him, and I think he's gonna ball even harder now that he's on a good team.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Celtics really needed some more help in the front court. I mean, I know Kada and a couple of their other bigs have been playing very well this season, but they needed more help. Um, Anthony Simons is an expiring. Vooch is also an expiring. And weirdly, I mean, some signs of life from the Chicago front office. I mean, they made another move today that I'm sure we'll touch on, but and Jaden Ivey. So I mean, they have a lot of young guards that maybe they'll continue to move or maybe they'll do something with this offseason. Chicago just acquiring assets like whatever. But yeah, I mean, I think it helps the Celtics, but it also kind of shows that maybe the Celtics aren't like dead set on competing this year as like we kind of maybe thought they were. Because I mean, Simons was definitely a very integral piece for them, and really was a very necessary scoring piece for them. While Vooch gives them some help up front, I don't know if he's carrying the same offensive scoring load as Simons, and so I think they've kind of decided that this season's kind of just for moving along, and they don't really see themselves as real contenders in the East. But I think it's a good trade for them for sure.
Who hasn't gone yet?
Yeah,
Nano?
that's fair. That's fair. I mean, I don't have too much to say other than I think that it's a lot more motivation for Vooch being on the Celtics, being a good team legitimately and having a chance next year. But I'm also interested to see Anthony Simons in a Bulls jersey and what that's going to look like in terms of how their team's going to play. So we'll see, but that's all I have. I don't really know.
Well, I think in
I
terms of how the Bulls are gonna play, I think they'll be shooting a lot more threes. That's for sure.
That's fair.
The
That's
Bulls,
definitely
yeah,
fair.
for sure.
I
Can I talk about the Detroit? Can I talk about the Detroit piece of this?
I had some thoughts about Vooch, but you can go.
Oh, go no, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
I see this as like kind of like the Porzingis trade a couple years ago. Like, who's
Mm.
a big we can get for cheap? Who's kind of like seen as like low motor, doesn't try so hard, but he could block a shot and can shoot a three when he wants to. And they really need this in the front court. I mean, they got a couple young guards, young little forwards that can handle the ball, their progression pretty well. Yeah, I kind of like this move for Boston, and I mean, look at the rest of the East. You need a big to bang down there, so they needed it. And guards grow on trees,
Ab-
so
Absolutely, absolutely. I do think the winner thus far. I mean, today. I mean, obviously today's not the trade deadline, but there were some big trades today. I think the winner is Detroit. I mean, losing Ivy hurts. I mean, they probably would have liked to. Love how Neeks just disappeared.
I
Um,
know.
lo- Losing Ivy hurts. I mean, I'm sure they would have liked to see him progress and grow a little bit more. But I mean, this team is ready to. They can make a finals this season, and I think that their obvious flaw was shooting. I mean, their only like shooter on their roster is Duncan Robinson, and I mean, love him, Michigan man, but if you're relying on Duncan Robinson in Big 2026 to be your shooter,
No, he's good, bro.
you're.
He's good.
oh,
He's a dog.
I mean, he's good. He's good, but you need more
Oh
shooting
yeah,
than
you need more.
that to be a finals
And
level
they got
team
Kevin
in
Hurt.
the NBA. Yeah, exactly. And so they get Kevin Herter, they get Dario Saric, they get two shooters um to supplement their shooting problem. And I mean they're still gonna have the same defensive mindset and discipline and all that kind of stuff. And I mean this Detroit team really feeds off of physicality and really being the more physical and defensive minded team. So I think just supplementing this shooting along with it will definitely help them in the long run. So just wanted to touch on that.
Yeah.
No one's beating my Knicks still, bro. You can make all these moves, but Knicks will be in the finals.
I kind of agree with Neeks. Can't lie. But I'll say the thing I want to say about Memphis before I was interrupted. But they kind of reminded me like when they were up. I thought the Rockets were gonna do the same thing as them. Like it was like, oh, we're so young, let's just keep this together. And then they flamed out. So I thought that's what the Rockets were gonna do after last year, but they did it right and they got the big fish that they really needed to like kind of solidify who they really wanted in this core. Because then you have to play
Mhm.
you have to play with a star to learn a role. Like to win in the playoffs, you need a certain type of system. And the Grizzlies, they fired their coach after doing something else, and it's. But yeah. Anything else on the NBA? Anybody else got anything?
Does Giannis get
Unique?
traded or nah?
Giannis did not get
Yeah,
traded.
I did
he's
not
gonna be
see
a
any.
warrior.
I don't think so. Nah.
I don't think he's gonna be a Warrior, but I didn't see that
I
he
just want him to
was
get
traded
traded,
yet.
bro. I'm sick of this. Sick of this talk.
He'll be a warrior. He will be
Is it for sure he's
traded.
gonna get traded though?
No,
No,
I
just a
mean
lot of whispers.
I
I'm
don't
just
think he's.
joshing, but I think he will. I mean, if he's gonna go anywhere during the season, it's gonna be the Warriors, and they've kind of put an all out push in for it. But I'm excited to see what continues to happen. When's the deadline? Thursday? Thursday,
2
right?
days
I'm assuming?
from now, I believe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Thursday. So I'm excited to see what happens the next couple of days. I mean Minnesota obviously getting rid of Mike Conley. They opened up some cap
Where did
space,
he
so
go? I
we'll
didn't
we'll
hear.
see what he went to the Bulls, but then he got bought out. So he's just floating around
Oh,
right now.
come to the Knicks. Come to the
Uh
Knicks. You can use it.
yeah, another undersized guard for the Knicks.
Isn't
Like
Jordan
they don't
Clarkson
already
already
have.
sitting out now? Like he can't play anymore?
Who?
Jordan Clarkson?
Oh, he played today. He played
Wait,
today.
why?
I heard he stinks.
Yeah, he's playing today though. We're dogging the Wizards as we should.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he might suck, but he's playing today.
Next is Survive and Advance, our college basketball segment. Uh, it was a great weekend of college hoops. I'll go first. The story of the weekend for me, I mean, Darren Peterson, man, like, what a hooper. He plays AJ Debance, who I was talking up gloriously. Like, no one should even be in the same breath as this kid. And he plays one half, and he took him to down back in the barn and did some dirty things to him.
I was
And
actually
it
watching
Oh
was,
it.
my god.
He's
and then
good.
you saw it. you saw his impact. He left the game. He didn't play the whole second half. They come roaring back and they barely win. And then last night, I don't know if you guys watched the game against Texas Tech. They were down 3 with a minute 20 left, and everybody's like, just don't let this kid get the ball and score it. Flare screen 3, bang, come down, miss. He gets the rebound, pick to the left, bang, game over basically. And yeah, I might have to rethink my
What's his
my
name?
number one, Darren Peterson with a Y. Uh, Big hooper. A lot of people are overreacting, saying this is the best, most polished guard I've ever seen in college basketball. Let's pump the brakes. Let's let the kid
Not true.
play.
He's from
Let him play
Ohio, man.
he could barely play a full 40. So, Miles, any CBB?
Yeah. My biggest thing, just to touch on your Peterson thing, and then I'll go into the whole Michigan Arizona debate type of thing. But my biggest thing with Peterson is just his defensive acumen. Like he really tries on defense. He's such a disruptive. I mean, in that first half against BYU, I think he had 3 steals. And you can really see he's which obviously shows he's a competitor, but also like he got a steal and Debanza was guarding him and he waves off a screen and just takes Debanza 1-on-1 and then hits a midi in his face. And I mean, the guy he's a shooter from all levels. He can drive it. He had a big poster. And he defends. I mean, he's a really very polished player. I mean, like Matt said, guards do grow on trees. And I think I would rather invest in the wing of AJ Debanza at 1. But I mean, any either him, Debanza, or Peterson, or even Boozer, all of them have the talent and the to go number 1. I think it's just about what team is there and what they value. But yeah, can't say enough good things about Darren Peterson. Um, as for I just wanted to touch on Michigan. I mean, they had probably the best week I can think of a college basketball team this season. I mean, to beat 2 top 10 opponents, top 7 opponents in the country in 1 week is impressive. I mean, one on the road against your biggest basketball rival in a place that you haven't won in 6 years. And the other one to beat a very scrappy Nebraska team. I mean, I know Nebraska also lost later on in the week to a very good Illini team. Um, but I just think it goes to show that Michigan is a very good team and they are a Final Four team. And I mean, and any other year where Arizona's not running through everyone. I mean, Arizona has a very tough schedule coming up. So I mean, Nano noted that they're favored in every game the rest of the season. But I mean, they still got to play that gauntlet in the Big 12. They still got to play BYU. They got to play Kansas. They got to play Iowa State. So they have some tough games coming up. I'm not saying that they're going to slip up, but I mean these are college kids. They're not pros. I mean they I can see a little slip up, and I just think we're very clearly looking at the 2 best teams in the country, and I just wonder if anyone enters that stratosphere with them. But yeah, I mean it's February, so we're 1 month away from the greatest tournament postseason tournament on God's green earth. So I'm very excited and very hyped about college basketball.
Hell yeah. Nano, you got anything
Nice.
for some college ball?
Absolutely stealing all my facts, okay? Nah, I'm just kidding. But yeah, all I had to talk about was the fact that Arizona is still the unanimous number 1 and has held that spot consecutively for the last 23 days. And as Miles said before when we were talking, they are favored in the next in all of the remaining regular season games, which, as Miles also just said, is not an easy like it's not going to be easy for them to do, as Miles just said, because he got that from me basically.
I
But
thought you
that's
said
all.
this in the I thought you said this in the podcast and not in our pre-production meeting.
Just
It's my bad.
absolutely robbing my
That's
statistics
my
here.
bad. That's on me. That's on me.
But no, that's all I had. Other than I'm also excited for March Madness. Can't wait to win again this year. Still waiting for Miles to pay me back from freshman year when I completely
Bro,
got it
I
right.
won last year. What are you talking about? Win again? I won last
That
year.
doesn't matter because that happened after my win, and I never got paid up. So therefore, none of the ones past that are valid until mine is valid. You know what I mean?
All right, Neeks, go
Anyways,
ahead,
we'll
bro.
move
Go ahead,
we'll move
Neeks.
past
Seems
this.
fair.
Yo,
Neeks,
Nano,
what you got,
did you
brother?
mention Seton Hall or no?
I did not mention
No, no,
Seton
no. No
Hall.
Okay,
one's. We
we were on a
left the
4 game
we left
losing.
the Pirates for you. We left the Pirates to you.
We were on a 4 game losing streak, but we just won our last 2 games, and we have a huge matchup tomorrow against Villanova. They beat us like 2 weeks ago, so we gotta get back and beat them tomorrow. Hopefully we
Yeah, we
do.
usually do.
Yeah, hopefully. So I'm excited for that. We're 16-6, so hopefully we can just keep on winning out. And go see Hall. Keep on.
Yeah,
Go
Pirates fans,
Pirates.
just
Go
don't
Go
even look at the
Pirates.
Pirates.
bubble. Don't even look at the bubble. Just focus. Just we're trying to win. Just win
Right.
for next
Yeah.
game,
Just win.
because the Pirates could lose the next two and be out. So, or they could win the next
Jeez.
all the rest of the games. Who knows? Just don't look at
I
it.
mean,
It's dumb.
not that I'm looking at the bubble, but like who's on the bubble other than the
I think
Pirates?
Texas is like the talk of the town. Like they have a couple they have a lot of losses, but they're still like I can look for you. I haven't really looked, but uh I know the SEC is definitely scattered on the
Oh
bubble.
yeah. Oh my gosh, they have everybody on the bubble.
Uh yeah,
Like
and the Big E,
Is Kentucky a bubble team?
yeah, I think they're on the outs right now. Right now, the last four in are USC, Texas, Ohio State, and San Diego State. And
Mm.
first four out are Cal, Santa Clara, Virginia Tech, and the Hall.
Dang.
Oh,
At
oh
least we're
no.
there. Yeah, at least we're there. Mentioned.
Yeah, at least we got nominated this time, I guess.
But they were like a 7 seed a couple weeks ago, so tough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is tough.
Yeah.
It's just,
Um,
I mean, Seton Hall's
So good.
consistently inconsistent.
women's sports spotlight. Just touch on a piece of women's sports news that you liked. I'll go first. In the Unrivaled League, we're all big fans of it, right, guys? We love the Unrivaled League. They were in Philly, actually, where they don't have a team and there's no
Oh.
WNBA team there, and they packed the Xfinity Mobile Arena, formerly known as the Wells Fargo Arena, and Marina Mabry. She set the unrivaled scoring record. She had 47,
Damn.
hitting 10 threes
Dang.
and the game-winning shot. She had a day. She had like 30 in the first
Hey.
quarter. I saw. She had like
Oh my
she had like
God.
I'm
30. She
not
like
even
hit like her
surprised.
first seven
I'm not even
threes or
surprised.
something, and the quarter was like 7 minutes long. And she had like 30 in the first quarter.
Yeah, I don't know
Just,
how she's doing this.
just
And
straight water.
she's from Belmar, New Jersey, of course.
Of
She's
course,
Jersey.
she's
Her
from
maiden
Oh,
New
name.
Jersey.
Jersey girl,
Shout out,
Jersey girl,
Marina.
Jersey girl.
Let's get her
Everybody
on a
is from New
pod.
Jersey.
She's always green.
Yeah, yeah.
An
Facts. If you
open
want to come on the
invite,
pod, if you want to come on the pod, please let us know.
Jersey friendly
She plays for the
pod.
Connecticut Sun. And anybody's trying to.
Oh, okay.
That Nelly Corda won the 2026 Hilton Grand Vacations Tournament of Champions in Orlando this last weekend. She finished 13 under. The event was unfortunately shortened to 54 holes due to extreme cold and wind. So this led to Nelly Corda winning because she was the top scorer in the 54 hole or through 54 holes. So that actually secured her 16th LGPGA title win with a 3-shot victory over Amy Yang on Saturday. So very cool. But there is some controversy regarding or around this week because of the fact that when the Golf Channel's Amy Rogers asked LGPGA officials for specifics on A, the cold weather and whether or not, and B, whether or not that was going to be affecting the course, they actually couldn't provide specifics as to why they shortened it. And it brings up the question because the day after on Sunday, the Celebrity Pro-Am actually went out and played 9 holes, and some of them were interviewed, and most of their responses was It's cold, yes, but it's not unfair. It's golf. It's an outdoor sport. They don't understand why they didn't play through Sunday, but that's just the news as we have it right now. But congratulations to Nelly Corda, her 16th title win, which is insane. But yeah, so that's what I had.
You hear that? You hear that, Matt? Outdoor sport. Outdoor sport. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did.
but they don't play in the snow.
I'm just saying outdoor
Yeah, I
sport.
like the TGL better anymore. Anyway, that's inside.
Can
Shout
I
Oscar.
out
go?
TGL. Yeah.
Yeah, so kind of tying into golf, Tiger Woods' ex-girlfriend Lindsey Vonn, very accomplished
Don't belittle
Olympic
her to that. Don't belittle her to that. U.S. Olympian.
I'm about to praise her. I was just that's called a segue in the business.
In the
Um
In the
business.
business.
In the business. I learn about
Even though
this
you're
in my
not in the
meetings
business.
all day. In the
just
business.
saying just saying it's a business. Yes, American Olympian and legendary Olympian Lindsey Vonn, sadly completely ruptured her Achilles just
Mm.
4 days ago in a crash. Plus
Yeesh.
has some meniscus damage, but she is still going to compete in the upcoming Winter Olympics that start on Friday. Um, she had a press
Round of
conference
applause
today
for
and said
her.
that after 3 days of physical therapy and doctor's advice, she's confident that she can compete in these Olympics. She says that her knee is not swollen, and with the help of a knee
Mm.
brace, she is confident that she can compete on Sunday. Obviously, she said, so this is obviously not what I had hoped for. I know my chances were before the crash, and I know my chances aren't the same as it stands today, but I know there's still a chance, and as long as there's a chance, I will try. Um, I mean, as someone who has torn their ACL along with meniscus damage, I just can't fathom how like what she's going through or how she's going to do this. I mean, to ski already is puts immense pressure on your knees and your ACLs. And to do that with one completely ruptured and with meniscus damage, like she's a warrior. She's a real one. This is why she's
Yeah. An Olympian
arguably
and a
are
legendary
yeah,
one.
yeah, that's arguably why she's the greatest winter Olympian of all time. Um and yeah, I mean, we're wishing her the best of luck. We're wishing her the best of health, first of all. And yeah, I mean, go out there and kill it, Lindsay.
Yeah,
Some
for
grit.
real.
That is grit
That is
personified.
determination and grit. Yes. Shout out women's sports.
Yeah. Uh,
Shout out to all the women competing in the Olympics these upcoming
Oh,
weeks.
I know the U.S. ice figure team is really supposed to be really good this year, so I'm definitely gonna be watching
Mm.
that because that seems pretty awesome. Like
Yeah,
they
figure skating
yeah,
is really cool.
bizarre that they can do
Very.
that. So it's supposedly the best team since '02. So I'm definitely gonna be locked in. I know.
Yeah, that
Frozen Team
O2
has a
team
cool
was
hairstyle.
Yeah,
crazy.
totally. Totally. I remember that birth year.
next, we could do how can you not be romantic about baseball? Well, MLB, just quick.
Hmm.
There, I think we only had two moves that I'll talk about. Um,
Hmm.
and Eugenio Suarez talked about him a little bit as one of the big fish still left out there. Didn't get paid that much. He went to the Reds for a year and 15 million. He's a
Mm.
big slugger. He's going to go right into that middle of that lineup. The Reds need to make a push. They've been the talk of the NL Central, how they're like a sleeper team for the last 3 years or so since COVID, and they just haven't put together at all. Hopefully, this is the year that Ellie actually has a full season with someone behind him that can protect them. And there's a little trade. The Mariners, uh, off the losing Eugenio, got All-Star Brendan Donovan from the Cardinals, second baseman. That was kind of like their whole. If you watched them last year and in this offseason was to address second base. Kentel Marte, who's on the Diamondbacks, was a big rumor about him being traded, but doesn't seem like that's going to happen for the season. But Brendan Donovan, what a player! I mean, he'll fit right into that lineup. Probably near the top. I know he led off for the Cardinals and he's a young player, and Seattle's looking pretty dangerous now. The lineup's looking pretty scary. Anybody else? Anybody else got any baseball stuff?
I was about to say Eugenio to the Reds is pretty good for their lineup. He's like you said, huge slugger. He was hitting bombs last year, so I think him and Ellie should be a pretty cool little addition in the lineup and for Reds fans.
Oh, and in the trade to the Cardinals, they got Durangelo Santingi. I'm probably not saying that right. It's a weird last name, but he was a first round pick 2 years ago. He's a switch pitcher. Pretty cool.
Mm. Very cool.
Love to see it.
Yeah. I thought if I was like doing that, I would like pitch Saturday, right arm, next day, or come down with the left, But he does it as like he switches on and off, which is probably smarter for your health. But
Yeah, a little
I'm
better
not-
for the shoulder health.
like each
Like
batter,
during
you
the
could, you could
game.
switch.
Yeah.
You could switch which arm you want to throw.
That's
He's-
better
yeah.
for your health.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
yeah.
it's like taking 50% of the strain of a whole game just on both arms.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I cannot be more
guess,
excited for
yeah.
baseball. Like I'm so excited for baseball. You don't understand.
WBC too, closing in.
Yeah.
And
Parlay.
the rosters are announced. The full roster announced either today or tomorrow or sometime this week. Jazz is playing for Team Great Britain.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm.
And Aroldis Chapman was supposed to play for Great Britain, but he got denied. Something like he couldn't prove that his lineage went there or something. I don't know. He was invited, and
the Brits were not going for it.
no,
Yeah.
I don't know if that. They probably would have gone for it, but I
Bro,
think
he's
he
gonna
had
carry
to,
them, dude. Like he's gonna carry Great Britain.
Who?
Jazz.
Oh,
Like
Harry
he's gonna dominate
Ford's pretty good.
for them.
They had I was gonna say I became a Harry Ford fan last WBC because I was like, who is this guy?
Hopefully they have better
Brits.
jerseys too. Oh my
Is-
god, you guys remember those last year? Or
Yeah,
2
they
years ago?
were gross. They were gross. Plain as hell.
That's all I got. Next, Amen Corner got some golf news.
Yeah,
Who won this weekend?
we got some golf
Yeah.
news. Oh yeah, it just finished
Justin
the
Rose.
Farmers Open.
Justin Rose won this week at Torrey Pines. Justin Rose now jumps all the way up to 4th in the world.
Wow.
It's Scotty, Rory, Tommy Fleetwood, and Justin Rose. At 44 years old, he's now the fourth player in the world. Former
Like I said, the
world
most
number one.
consistent golfer of all time.
Yeah, he won by 7 strokes. Sahith Theegala finished tied for 7th. He had a very good week as well. Tony Finau hit a
Yeah.
hole-in-one.
Wait, quick question. Quick question.
Yes.
You could
yes,
bet.
Sneaks.
You could bet on that shit, right? Like for people to be in like the top 10.
Yeah, you can bet on
Yeah.
their leaderboard and the overall finishing.
Oh, we're my bad.
Yeah, the
Mhm.
Tony Finau ace was crazy. No reaction though. Very normal day on the job.
He couldn't. It was into the sun, so he couldn't really see
Yeah,
what had happened, and so people told him, and he's like trying to look like he's like trying to play it
Yeah.
all cool. So it was kind of a muted reaction, but it was cool. Brooks also
Yeah.
continued to make his comeback to the tour, and he made the cut and was able to have a pretty decent week. So it's
Yeah.
a good week for golf, and then obviously now this week, waste management. A cool little stat about waste management is in 2022. Scotty Scheffler won his first ever PGA Tour event at Waste Management. So in just 4 years, Scotty has now won 20
What the hell is
PGA
waste?
Tour events.
It's the golf event
it's-
that happens in Scottsdale, Arizona.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The one that
Yeah.
Tony Soprano ran.
It's just it's like the most hectic kind of golf tournament in the professional PGA golf tournament scene. So
It's
that's
the only
why
fun one of the year, Neeks.
Why is it hectic? Like what makes it fun?
it's
Not
basically the most loose with the rules and the most environment of people drinking and tailgate environment.
It's the environment. I mean,
Yeah.
nothing about the golf necessarily
Yeah.
changes. It's more just the
Yeah.
environment, and it's always been like that. I mean, there's an iconic clip of Tiger hit a hole in one at Waste Management. I mean, when it was just called the Phoenix Open, um, back in '98, and he hits this hole in one, and people are going nuts. I
Is it
mean,
that
like
crazy
people
one? I
are
think I
like
know you're talking
throwing
about
beer everywhere. Yeah,
that
yeah.
crazy one. Yeah.
People are throwing beer everywhere. People are going crazy, and like it's just young Tiger, just like enjoying soaking up the moment. So it's always been like that. I don't know why the good people of Phoenix just get very rowdy for this tournament. Um, so it's great. It always happens on Super Bowl weekend. So I mean, for me, it gives me something to watch before the Super Bowl, other than the Puppy Bowl, which I will be tuned into. Um, and yeah, so I'm very excited for this year. I mean, it should be a great tournament, and hopefully Scotty or Sahith wins the tournament.
Yeah, very likely that Scotty will win the tournament. But yeah,
Yeah.
again, some cool news in the golf world. Just to kind of build off of what you said earlier with Justin Rose, he that taking the victory at Torrey Pines South the other day means that that's his 13th tour title. And he's also become the first player to win at Torrey Pines wire to wire since 1955, which is kind of a crazy
Mm,
stat. Yeah.
wow.
He also beat Tiger Woods' tournament record set in 1999 when Tiger Woods shot a 72. Jordan Rose finished with a 70 this last weekend. So he was pretty excited. He said in his interview he was like, T-Dub, if you're watching, no disrespect, but I got to take this one from you. But yeah,
Yeah.
after that, he's again, like I say it all the time, he's the most consistent golfer of all time. Funny enough, he shot the same score the week before in La Quinta, which is a completely different environment, completely different golf course than how it plays in San Diego. And that just it really does show you how good of a golf player and how consistent that he is. But moving past that, going into the waste management, very exciting. Hopefully, it's a close one. That's what I'm hoping for, and I know it's going to be rowdy for a fact. I wish that we were there during the 5 a.m. gate run. Honestly, the whole 16, it would be legendary. That's one that I definitely want to go to sometime in the future. But in terms of looking at Scotty, he's right now he's favored at plus 230
Bro, Scotty,
to
bro,
win.
Oh, I
So
have 220. I saw
yeah.
220.
he's
Well, when I
amazing.
was looking, it must have gone up a little bit or down. Who knows?
Yo, not
But that
no,
being,
bro. Remember
uh,
when I had that crazy shot behind the hill?
bro, yes, I do remember that. I was
I
just
felt like
talking to
Scotty that day,
Miles
bro.
about that.
I really felt like Scotty that day, bro. I was wilding, bro. No,
Bro, we
Miles,
have
yo,
to go back.
I was dead behind the hill, bro, on the craziest slope, bro. Smacked it up, literally, like on some elite
We
shit.
we have to go play East Orange Golf Club sometime soon.
And I
Next
won
time
the.
I'm in New
That
Jersey.
was.
Next time I'm in New Jersey.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Um, but yeah, going back to waste management, it is fun. It is a hectic scene for the crowd, but in terms of the golfers inside the rope, it is very serious. It's a hard course. It demands extreme control pretty much over your whole game. Not only distance, but also the putting. The slope's going to be crazy. The hazards are going to be everywhere. And you are absolutely brutally punished if you do not land in the fairway, as Tiger Woods saw when he played in 1999 and 1998, having to move the big rock. But also, it's Javi. Javi is coming back this week. Victor Hovland. This is going to be his first appearance of the year. So excited for that. And besides that, Nico, how much do you think is up for grabs in terms of purse money?
For the waste management,
For the total, not the first place, like in total.
like 100 mil.
I think they wish it was 100 mil. Nine
That's a
point
lot.
six million.
Oh,
Nine
okay.
point six million in total. First place takes 18%, which is 1.7 million. So that's going to be a pretty nice paycheck for whoever comes out on top. Right now, it's looking like Sky Scheffler, but I'm excited to watch it. We'll see what
Yeah.
happens.
I heard
That's
he made
all.
over
That's
$100 million though in career earnings. so far.
Yeah, he has made 100 million.
Ridiculous.
Just I saw a tweet just in his last 5 official PGA Tour events, he's made $12.5 million, which is equivalent to like what a like to like a very average tour player, a man by the name of Thomas Dietrich. I'm sorry for disrespecting you and calling you average, but which is his career earnings. So like Scotty in 5 events makes people's career earnings because he's either winning or placing second. So
It's
he's
a
winning a mil plus every tournament. It doesn't matter.
it's a tiny country's GDP in this guy's bank account. Okay, it's not a little bit of money. This guy is raking it in. Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. There's a reason that he's
But
plus 220 before the tournament starts. And
he's the best in the world.
The next closest person is Xander Schauffele at plus 1700. Like
Yeah.
it's a joke. It's a joke what we're looking at here. But that wraps up Amen
Yeah.
Corner.
Just kidding. They should probably make every tournament like the Waste Management, just take the stick out of their ass and just let the fans be fans. I don't know. Maybe they'll make the game more fun.
Very true. Very true.
Bird?
Probably we'll quick fire NHL real quick. I mean, Devils still suck. Islanders are pretty good. Kraken playing some good puck. I
Hey,
don't know.
the only thing
Kraken-
I have to say about the NHL is this. I guess I don't know if it was this weekend or just recently, but Jared McCain earned NHL's first Star of the Week after raking up 7 points in 3 games. Absolute menace.
What do you think about the Isles? Any thoughts?
Yeah. We're doing good. We seem to just can't beat. We are still in rebuild mode. We seem to forget that as fans, just because we're having a really good season. But coming into this year, we were projected to be ass, like not good at all, and we just have this jolt of life with Matthew Schaefer. So it's been awesome as a fan. Miles is back, but no, yeah,
My bad.
I keep talking about
My
Miles
bad.
in this podcast. That guy just seems to score. Like I said, bet on him. He scores all the time, or a point at least. Like he just seems to just do it every game. He's awesome.
His last day of games before the players head out for Milan and head to some Olympic puck,
Much needed break.
which should be really good.
Yeah, in the smaller rinks.
Any F1 news? Nano, we got any?
Yeah, we got some F1 news right now. We're tests are going on in Bahrain from February 11th to the 13th. So kind of important for all the teams to show out. A lot of spotlight in terms of F1 news has been on the Williams team, considering the fact that they have absolutely been 100% behind in everything, the crash tests, kind of their progress as a team, and they weren't certified to go out in Barcelona, and so that kind of threw them for a loop because they didn't have the proper certifications and everything. Now, apparently, they're all good. Team boss James Voles, he says he's confident in the squad, that they're not going to start 2026 on the back foot. So we'll see what happens. Obviously, he says that they're excited for Bahrain and that Carlos has been doing everything he can in the sim. Basically, that's what they're saying. Which is, I just feel so bad for. Another stat that I had was that, just looking at the team members of the Williams team and their stats is insane. Alex Albon has 2 podiums, 313 points, and 128 starts, while Carlos Sainz has 4 Grand Prix wins, 29 podiums, 6 pole positions, and 1,336 and a half points with 229 starts. These are 2 completely different level drivers, and I really hope that Carlos is able to show out this year. But we'll see. It's Williams. They're always in the back foot, but apparently they're not going to be. Aston Martin has a new blacked out look, pretty slick, honestly. A lot of black carbon. Even George Russell said that he liked it in interviews this week, so that's pretty cool. And the Mercedes, they came out with their what's it called? The F1 W17. And it honestly, to me, looks pretty gimmicky. It looks like it has a lot of logos everywhere and is kind of I don't know. I prefer the black on black Lewis car, but that's my personal take. And then lastly, the only other thing I had was Kimi Antonelli, who is Mercedes' youngest driver. He, this last weekend, got the chance to carry the Olympic torch through the streets of Palmanova ahead of his home winter game. So I thought that was pretty cool. Oh, and also today, rumors have come out Lewis Hamilton possibly dating Kim K.
Oh, nice. Nicer Lewis.
No,
Uh,
not nice.
no,
Not nice.
apparently,
Not
donor.
nice at
apparently they
all.
spent the weekend together in a very nice chalet hotel. And they had special spa privilege and special
All right,
dinner,
all right, all
and
right,
they
all
got
right,
into
all
the
right, all
same
right, all
car,
right. We're
leaving
gonna cut it
together.
there. We're gonna cut it there.
Okay, we'll do
Okay.
our FanDuel agents real quick. I said the Bruins, they blew that 5-1 lead. They're underdogs. I was breaking in the dough, and then all of a sudden I wasn't. So yeah, fuck them. Neeks, who sold you this week?
Well, I've been having a bad month, January. I've had mad parlays, like 1 off, 2 off, 5 off for like thousands of dollars, bro. Like, but I had a ticket yesterday. It was a plus 902 odds ticket. Oh, let me find it.
We got time.
Yeah, it was this right here. It's Andrew Nemhard. It was just like a same game parlay just for the Rocket Pacers game, and they needed him for 12 points, and he didn't get 12 points all game. He just didn't shoot the ball, and that's all I would need for a 902 ticket to go, and he just didn't
Can I
get it.
ask a question? Can I ask a question though? Why do you insist on betting on players on trash teams? Like the Pacers have won like 6 games this year,
Oh, bro,
correct?
it doesn't matter, bro. Andrew Nembhard for 12, bro. That's 6 field goals, gang. You mean to tell me Andrew Nembhard can't make 6
But if he
baskets?
But
doesn't
he's
play
not
the fourth
incentivized to
quarter,
win. He's not incentivized to win. So why
Bro,
would
it
he
does,
score
bro.
these
First of
12
all,
points?
he was like an 80%. He was like 8 out of 10 games. He got 12 points, bro. So it's pretty safe to bet. He just happened to sell me. That's why he's a FanDuel agent of the week, because you can't get 12 points in a fucking basketball game. I mean, and then we have problems here. That's 6 field goals minimum. That's 6 field goals without getting 3-pointer, without getting an and one, without getting anything. You know what I mean? That's just 30 in the hoop. That's all. And you still couldn't have gotten.
what was the final of the game?
And the Pacers, they kept it competitive. Let me check. It was yesterday. Pacers. Yeah, it was.
They lost. They lost. I can tell you that
They
much.
definitely
They
lost.
lost by 4 points. It was 118 to 114 against the Rockets. So it was a
Well,
good
there
game. I
you
watched the
go.
game, and he just didn't shoot. I was like, oh my god.
Apparently not a good game.
But
The Rockets, one of the better defensive teams in the league.
look at this
Just for
cash out
that,
option,
but-
boys. 219 cash out option for a 25 leg parlay. Should we take it? I'm kind of broke.
Yes.
I'm kind of broke. Should we take it?
I
gonna
would
let it
take that.
ride.
That's
I'm gonna let it ride.
but Nico, you just said you need it. It's a lock at 230. That's half.
All we need for 487 bucks. I only wagered $5, guys. I do this shit.
Nico, you're up $230 right now.
25, bro. A 25
No,
leg
guys,
parlay.
this
The
is
math
podcast
works.
gold, bro. Let him cook.
And now all we need is Dylan Brooks, Mr. Dylan, against Portland Trailblazers tonight for 15 points. Bro, first of all, Dylan Brooks.
You couldn't write this shit, bro. Dylan Brooks last leg.
A 7 out of 10
Last leg he
in
needs.
his last game for 50 points. That's pretty safe. Against the
Wait,
Trailblazers.
pretty
you need him to
safe.
score how much? You need him to score how much?
15 points.
15?
I'm
Bro, we
pretty
got
sure.
like
I'm pretty
40
sure it's
the
no
other night.
D
We got
book,
like 40
no
the
D
next
book
week.
either.
And then I need my
That's
boy
good.
DJ Ice Foam. I have my.
Put the ball in.
They're both in my fantasy team. They're both in my fantasy team. So Maxey for 22 and then Edgecombe for 10. That's light. And they're playing the Warriors today. Your shitty ass team. Come on. They're gonna get that. Easy.
All right,
But,
well,
Okay.
we'll see. Let
Yeah.
us all remember that Knicks could have $250.
Yeah, he
220,
could have.
220.
We'll,
It's
we'll
going
ask you to show this exact parlay next episode to see what happened.
Look at that. 220 right now offering, but we're gonna let it ride because I'm confident. I'm confident that it's gonna hit. Hopefully it does, because if it doesn't,
Put the clip from Instagram next week when Dylan Brooks has 11 points.
Yo, Dylan Brooks,
Like,
bro,
I
watching
fucking
this,
hate
bro.
Dylan Brooks.
15,
Yeah, literally.
15, bro. Come on, that's so easy. That's so light, bro.
Yeah.
That's the thing, bro. Like,
Wow.
so he's 7 out of 10, but in that 30%, in the 3 games he didn't, I happen to be a part of that. Unfortunately, so hopefully he can repay me for getting.
Oh my god.
So hopefully Dylan got it, bro.
Just press the big green button, man. Like it's not that hard.
No,
It's 230 straight to the bank.
I haven't got.
The guy says I've had a terrible month. Oh, I've had a
terrible month. This 230.
Cash out ever.
This is the turnaround right here.
This 230 could roll
I have a
into
chance of
multiple bets.
40x my money right here. Let me not do that.
Yo, because 10x that shit, bro. And then fucking just
40x. He can 40x it right now by pressing one button.
Like if it doesn't hit, bro, guess what? I'll make another parlay. I have
That's life.
The magical hand where I can just.
Okay.
But you know,
yeah.
if you cashed out, that's like 110 parlays.
Bro, it's gonna hit, man. I'm not worried. Bro,
Okay.
Dylan Brooks, he's minus 741, bro, to get 15 points. Like that's pretty safe in the market. Like he should get it.
This guy.
Some would say this is what addiction looks like.
No, this is what a good.
Some would say call the hotline.
25 legs. I've gotten 22 out of 25 to go. That's pretty impressive. You can't.
No, yeah, it's not like they call you one off, Nico. Wait, they do.
But hey, man, we win though. We win, man. We win.
It's not like this segment is called Imagine.
Oh, imagine.
It's not
it was
Winner's
called
Circle
that.
or anything like that. It's like called the Red Ticket or something. Episode 4, what an episode, boys. I mean, this was off the rails, but I had a blast, guys.
For real.
Please like and subscribe. Follow us on everything.
Please like and subscribe.
Follow us on all TikTok,
Comment below
Instagram.
if you enjoy.
Yeah, how about you rate the hosting by episode? How about you do that? I would love to see that.
Yeah.
Honestly, I like Matt. I'm not gonna lie, he was kind of flowing.
He just screamed at you like.
Neeks, you're next week. We haven't even seen what you can do.
Miles hosts the podcast like
Next
coaches
week,
under like behind his shoulder, like you can't say that. Like I'm trying to get this free flow in, all right?
Hey, I feel that. I feel like I tried going free flowing. Definitely not coach's assistant.
Yeah. He's like a short leash or something.
I'm never hosting it. I'm never hosting it again.
No, I'm just saying, like,
Here we go.
Get the piano off your back in podcast terms and let it loose.
Okay, we can.
Yeah,
but
I got you.
I think that this was a great one.
Also, I want to say
next week
to end the episode. NASA has a mission coming up, Artemis 2. The first time,
Jesus Christ,
the first
dude.
time humans have been to the moon in 50 years, at least on the American side.
Go watch it.
So that's I'm gonna be tuned in for that. It should happen by like March, they're saying. So hopefully it all goes well. And shout out NASA.
Yeah, hopefully we make it to the moon.
Thank you for.
Please go check out our clips. Go check out all the social medias.
TikTok.
Check the socials.
We on Facebook.
We appreciate.
We'll be on Facebook. Go look there.
We have a Twitter now. We do have a
Twitter.
Follow us on the X.
On X.
Sorry, X.
Alrighty.
We appreciate everybody for watching. Happy Black History Month, and we'll see you guys next week.